Team use first of all for tomorrow?
Not too bad. We're getting one or two back slowly, you know, but Benoit Kotu has got a bit of a throat infection. We're just going to see how he is. He won't train today, but maybe tomorrow he'll be okay. People like Rafa is, you know, on his way back. He's fine. Sandro, they both played a part of the game the other night at Stoke, so they're available. Nico Cranchar is the one from last Saturday's team who picked up a hamstring. He had to come off at half time last week, so Nico's not. He's not as bad as we at first feared, but he's not fit for tomorrow.
Ledley, Gallas?
Ledley's fine. Hopefully, you know, he's going to come out this morning. He feels good. Williams on his way back, had a reserve game in midweek, played 90 minutes, got through that well. Good week's training under his belt this week and next week, and he could be available for the Arsenal game, you know.
Emmanuel Adebayor's made such a fantastic start. Has he exceeded your expectations, though, how quickly he settled in?
Yeah, obviously, I mean, to score 3 goals in his first 2 appearances, he couldn't have had a better start, but he's full of enthusiasm. When he comes out, he trains, he runs around like he's enjoying himself. You know, he's full of the joys of spring almost. You know, he looks like he loves training and playing football at the moment, and let's hope that continues.
He's had problems with managers, publicised problems in the past at other clubs. What are you doing that's working so well with it?
Nothing really. I've only had him 2 weeks. My problems will probably come later. No, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see how we go. I get on well with him. He's so far so fantastic. Couldn't be better. He's a top player. He's got great ability. You watch him out there. He can do things, and he looks like he really loves playing football. You know, he's running forever, wanting to get hold of the ball and play, and the lads have enjoyed having him here. He could be a great player for us this year.
But is there something in particular you're doing? You're famed for your management skills.
No, I wish I could say there was something, but I'm afraid I can't. No, nothing. He's just come out and started well, played well. The crowd have taken to him already, so it's good. His confidence is high. As I say, I mean, there may be 1 or 2 ups and downs on the way, but hopefully not. And you know, let's hope it continues the way it's going at the moment.
It's early, I know, but could he potentially be the difference from something like a top 4 and not top 4?
Oh, for sure, yeah. He's got the ability to, you know, if he has a great season, he can take us to where we want to be. No doubt about that. He's a top player, a real good player. There's no doubt in his ability. And Jermaine Defoe has played well with him as well. They've linked up well together. So we're okay there. Pavlyuchenko's struggling tomorrow to travel to Wigan. He's got a bit of a hamstring injury, so he's doubtful.
You mentioned Jermaine Defoe. He looks like a completely different player to what he was last season. Is that purely because of Adebayor's arrival?
No, I think what he's done, he had a stop-start season last year, Jermaine. You know, I'm a big fan of his. I've managed him at, you know, several clubs, so he's top class, there's no doubt about that. But the injuries last year, they stopped him playing. He played, he was injured, he came back. He never really got his season up and running. And this year, as I said earlier, in the summer, he went over to France to work with a fitness coach and spent a large part of the summer working with this guy one-on-one, doing 3 sessions a day, very, very early in the morning, afternoon and the evening, and came back stronger and fitter, and he feels in great shape. And he looks full of it at the moment. He's scoring goals, holding the ball up, looking stronger, and looking like the Jermaine that I've known since he was. I signed him as a 15-year-old.
They're forming a very good partnership. Is that potentially a difficult period in store for someone like Rafael van der Vaart?
No, not at all. I mean, Rafa can play. You know, Rafa's a great player as well, and a goal scorer and fantastic footballer. It's always very difficult to get Rafa out of your team. That's for sure. He's a top-class player. Rafa he'll play a big part for us.
What about Pavlyuchenko? Can he still play a big part? I know you quoted him saying he's got to wake up and shake up.
Well, I just feel I think it's, you know, we can't keep, at the moment, you know, he's not in the team because the other 2 are doing better, working harder, looking livelier. He's not had the best of pre-seasons, have to be sure, you know. And he's come in today and he's got a hamstring injury. So he's not fit to travel to Wigan.
What's the goal by Luka Modric done, not just for him, but for the atmosphere? Because I remember a couple of weeks ago you said you felt that the atmosphere wasn't right in the first couple of games around the place.
No, it wasn't. I sensed that all through the summer, and I kept saying that to the chairman, that it's not right here. You know, I've been around football clubs long enough to be able to sense when things are right and when they're not. And I could see that the atmosphere wasn't right. Luka was wanting to go at the time, and other players were close to him. I think they felt for him, and there was other players wanting to leave because they weren't playing. And I think that we changed it around. Scott Parker came in, fantastic. Adebayor's come in, brilliant. Started great. You know, Brad Friedel gives me another great goalkeeper to go with the two I've got already. And suddenly we look a good team. And last week against Liverpool, I was very, very confident going into the game that we would win. I could sense that we started to believe that we went to Wolves and had a great result, and came back from there. And I could just sense that, you know, players were coming back, good players who had been out injured, people like Rafa, people like Sandro, coming back from injury. You know, Aaron Lennon's still not quite right. He's coming back now. He's training today for the first time. Young Danny Rose is training. Pinar's coming back. So when the squad is fit, I think we've got a very, very good squad, good team.
Are you convinced Luka is totally focused now?
Absolutely. Yeah, Luka's fine. He was great last week. I thought it was a great performance from him last week. So he's a top class player.